Good morning. My name is Adam Kahn, and I'm the Rational Investor. I hope you guys are all enjoying your day. Today is Monday, September 11th. Um, Beautiful day here in Las Vegas. So I'm going to talk about the stock market, which I don't always talk about. I know I tend to gravitate, excuse me, towards real estate, but I'm really bullish all markets right now. I really think we're in the skepticism phase where people have a disbelief that things can go higher, whatever that is. And I mean, it's easy to say today because the market's been super strong. And I'm going to focus on Tesla, which has crushed it today, but I've liked them for a while, and let me get into a few of the reasons. I think it's going to be very hard for the Fords, GMs, and so forth of the world to compete, mainly because of the direct to consumer model. You know, with Tesla, they own the dealerships, they own the repairs. Not only that, I learned something really interesting when I was talking to my insurance agent. You know, the insurance on Tesla is a little bit more expensive than other cars. And the reason for that is they've worked something out where they're the only manufacturers of the parts of the car. And if you use another company to fix a door or whatever it is, if you have a little bump on your car, it voids any warranty on the car, giving them control of that aspect too. And they also control the equivalent of your gas. Now, most of the time you charge at home if you have one, but if you do need a charging station, you know, they own that as well. Whereas if you look at Ford and their model, Ford builds the car, sells it to a distributor that works kind of like a franchise, where a different person owns that and then resells the car. They do the service. They have agreements with Ford in terms of the service as well, where they might get rebates or things of that nature. But they lose control of all of that. And essentially, they're just selling the car to the dealership and going from there. And then their franchisees are able to manage that end of it. I think it's really going to be hard to compete on that level because think of the margins and the additional hands. I don't know how you get rid of that middleman if you want to compete. And with Tesla, there's so much more control and so much more ability. Uh, they even take that sales process out of the salespeople's hands. I mean, what I think Elon Musk does when he lowers and raises prices is pretty interesting. It means he doesn't have to worry about a salesperson trying to make more or less on the car he sells. He gets to be able to judge it based on total volume and total demand and supply of his vehicles. So if the demand isn't coming in and the margins are good enough, he can lower the price to meet the demand of that to get the car sold. I think it's genius. And then my guess is if demand starts picking up and there becomes a 3, 4, 5 month waiting list to get a car, he can start pushing the prices back up higher to build the margins in as well. I love that structure. I think it's super smart. But part of why I wanted to talk about this, and maybe, you know what, I'm just going to leave that as one short video and I'm going to talk about something else in another. So do me a favor, if you like the content on Tesla, give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, tell me why I'm wrong, because, like, really, I think this is a good model. I think it works for Rivian too and some of the other manufacturers. Not because they're electric, I just like the direct to consumer aspect. Anyway, have a great day, and I'm going to go record another one on Jeppy and some other stuff.